Joanna, Joanna, hey Joanna, hey Joanna. Oh, baby,
Hey beauties, and yes, that's what I'll be calling all of you, us. Doesn't matter if you're a guy or girl or anyone in between, or whether you define as they or them. All of us are beauties in our own right. So I always try to tell myself, and I want to start telling all of you, love what you have and learn to make it work for you. And I want to say welcome back, and welcome if you're new here. My name is Joanna, and today I have a review on one of Outre's new melted hairline units, and this is NATALIA. I have it in the color DR2 Cinnamon Wine. Now this particular unit I found while I was searching for the other units in this line, but I was only to find this one on Elevate Styles at the time. But I do believe Wig Types is selling this particular one, and it says that it has a frontal effect hairline, no plucking required, and baby hairs included, soft Swiss lace, and also a pre-attached wide elastic band. It says that it's heat safe up to 400 degrees, and it has a redesigned comfort fit ear contour. So I'm going to be applying this unit, and just stay to the end to hear my thoughts and whether or not I recommend this unit. Now I have seen quite a few other reviews on the units. I think I saw other people review Aaliyah in this line, which seemed to be really popular, and every time I try to go order it, it's usually sold out. So just stick around to see me apply this unit and hear my thoughts at the end, and make sure you share this video, give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe. Oh, and I forgot to mention the unit that I have on is Luna from Outre's Daily Wig line, and I also have it in the color DSR Raging Red, but I will be featuring that one and a couple of other Outre units in a Valentine's lookbook, so stay tuned for that and keep watching. And now that I've applied this wig, I will say that this is not a beginner friendly wig. I honestly don't think that it is, because I had some difficulty trying to get the lace around the perimeter to like match and not look too light and like have like a cast or like a halo. Because the first con I'm going to say is this lace. It is like a almost like a grayish brown color, and it did look like I could get away with this lace color with my skin tone, especially in the parting area, but I did ended up adding some powder in the parting space, and it does look quite good, I have to say. But the reason why I'm saying I don't think this unit is beginner friendly, because I had to use 3 different color powders to try and get to blend this lace. First I used one that was my skin tone, and that still left a kind of like halo effect. And then I use my bronzer, and it's still, depending on the way I move my head and when the light catches it, you can still see that it's a bit light right here. Now I'm curious to see is what this is going to look like in the daytime in natural light. So maybe when I do wear this unit again, I'll take some pictures or some video and probably post it on my Instagram what this unit looks like in the light. And another con I'm going to say is it's very thin here in the back. I had to put on a black wig cap, because if there's like any like huge gust of wind for any reason, or if you're playing in your hair and you have on a light wig cap, you will see straight through this unit. And yeah, so I would definitely suggest wearing a black wig cap or no wig cap at all. And the other con I would say is the baby hair. I somewhat appreciate them putting baby hairs on these units, but they're just entirely too long. Even with adding some mousse to try to tame them and like push them back, they still were sticking out. And so yeah, I would say those are my cons on this unit. And what I do like about this unit, I do love this style. I like middle parts with this like beach wave or body wave. I like the texture because it's not silky and it's not thick. It's like in between. It's like a soft yucky texture. It has a low luster, and I also really like this color. It's very pretty. But I would say that if you're someone who's used to layering their wigs down with like Got To Be Glue spray or the gel or anything like that, and you want to take the time to like blend the lace around the hairline, then I would recommend this unit. But far as for someone that's a beginner that's starting out, I don't recommend this unit. But overall, I do like it. I plan on purchasing another one in a color 1B. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and also turn on that notification bell so you don't miss when I post any videos. And thank you so much for tuning in. See ya. Let's see. First I really thought that this was going to match, but no, doesn't match. It's like when I turn it to the light, it looked like it's going to match, but then again it doesn't. And then when you lay it like this, you can see like right here that grayish white color, like Outre. This would be an extremely perfect unit if you could just take the gray or the white or whatever that tone is that you're using in this particular lace and just have it just a flat tan color. I mean, this unit would be perfect. I'm glad that you're listening to us when we're, you know, stating what we like and what we don't like about these units. But I'm starting to see a trend even with Sensational. Like, we love the style, the cut, the way the lace blends. No, I can't say the lace blends, but the way, I would say how thin the lace is. And also the pre-plucked hairlines. I mean, Outre and Sensational, y'all are really, you know, doing a good job with these pre-plucked units and the natural hairlines. But the lace just has to go. Like, have to do something about this lace. And I'm going to be reviewing one of the Bobbi Boss units. It was the longer bob. I can't remember the name right now. And I saw, I can't remember her name. Kyra Oriana. I believe that's how you say her name. I'm looking at my iPad now. Yeah, her name's Kyra Oriana. I watched her review Kiva, and I watched Body by Kira. She reviewed Mabel, the one that I was saying, the longer bob. She reviewed that one, and I see a lot of people reviewed Kiva and Mabel, and it seems like the issue is with the lace. So yeah, if all of you wig companies would just, I don't know, somehow come together and become united in one, with just one lace color. I know there's different skin tones and skin hues and things of that nature, but just with this grayish color, it's not working on lighter tones, it's not working on tones in the middle, or even tones that are darker. So I mean, maybe have units with different color lace. I mean, that would be a good option, but just no to the grayish white lace.